Alright guys, everybody's been talking about Pokemon Go, so we're going to talk about that a little bit. So anyway, what's up YouTube? Angry Jackalope here, Raw Bricks. And today we're going to talk about Pokemon Gold. Now, before I go and install this, we're going to go ahead and actually do what most people should do before they download an app for their phone. One of the most important things you want to do is look at the details. What permissions are you giving this application, and what access to important files on your phone are they getting access to? So first, let's take a look at things. It's rated E10, which means everybody 10 and over is okay to play it. It means that it doesn't have questionable content. Alright, so it has, on the Droid platform, which is what I'm using, has over 10 million downloads. Wow. Okay. Out of a 4.0 perfect score, it has 805,000 people have given it a perfect score, meaning that they've installed the application, they've used it, and it hasn't given them any problems, things of that nature. They say it's an adventure game. Now we'll go to the read more, and it says, step outside and catch a Pokemon in the real world. Collect and battle with others. Alright? So it talks about a couple of different characters. Now's your chance to discover and capture the Pokemon all around you. So get your shoes on, step outside, and explore the world. You'll join one of 3 teams and battle for the prestige and ownership of gyms with your Pokemon at your side. Alright, so that's just the flavor stuff. Okay, so let's look at the notes. The app is free to play. Offers in-game purchases. Okay, so it's got microtransactions. It is optimized for smartphones, not tablets. Okay? Compatible with Android devices that have 2 GB of RAM or more, have Android versions 4.4 to 6.0. So it's got a pretty wide range of compatibility with the Android operating systems. Compatibility is not guaranteed for devices without GPS or devices that are connected only on Wi-Fi. So what it means, basically, you have to have GPS and you have to be on a cellular signal. Okay, and it makes sense because you're going to be walking around outside doing shit. Alright. Let's see. It is recommended to play while connected to a network in order to obtain accurate location information. That's a little weird because they just said it's not recommended for Wi-Fi networks. Okay, well anyway, compatibility information may be changed at any time. Please visit for additional compatibility information. Alright, now let's get more into it. I want to see, so I'm going to say, oh, this sounds great. Let's fucking go ahead and install this bitch. So let's see. Now I'm gonna hit install. Okay, now Pokemon Go needs access to in-app purchases, identity, location, photos, media files, camera, Bluetooth connection information. Okay, now let's look. See, these have these drop downs right here. We're going to drop these down. So in-app purchases allows the user to make purchases from within the app. That makes sense because their whole revenue model for this application is going to be microtransactions because it's a free application. You're not paying any money, but they're going to have some kind of a mechanism in here that as you play this more and more, you're going to want to buy things to help you play the game. Alright, so identity. Use one or more of accounts on this device profile data. Location uses a device location. That makes sense. Photo media files uses one or more files on the device, such as images, videos, or audio in the device's external storage. Okay, so I suppose there's some kind of a capturing mechanic in here that, you know, or feature where you see a Pokemon or something, you want to save it. Okay, save it. It snaps a picture or something. Camera uses the device's camera. Bluetooth connection. Okay, so far that looks pretty straightforward. Doesn't look to be too intrusive. So we'll say accept. Alright? So now it's downloading. So the size of this application is 56.7 megs. It's not terribly large, but it's not a small application either. Alright? So we go ahead and it's now installing. That was relatively quick. I am sitting on my Wi-Fi, so 57 megs is pretty small in this day and age of Wi-Fi and broadband connectivity, right? So it's installing. So Pokemon Go is developed by a company called Niantic Incorporated. So we'll have to take a look and see exactly what is that company. I'm not familiar with that company, so we'll have to take a look. All right, so now I'm going to hit open. My screen has gone black. There's the logo, Niantic's, like a little balloon carrying a ship. And it also has the Pokemon Company logo down here. Okay. So we're waiting to see. Pokemon Go shortcut is created. Got a little bit of, oh, you know what? Maybe I should turn the music down because I don't want to get flagged for copyright. All right, so let's do date of birth. So, okay, I'm gonna put my date of birth in here. Maybe they got some senior citizen discounts or something, right? On the microtransactions. So anyway, we go down here to 1971. All right, so I go ahead and hit submit. Okay, so there is a sign up. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and click my Google sign up. Now it's going to ask for permissions on the Google side, so I'll say I want it on the Angry Jackalopes. So we say okay, so it's connecting. Alright, so I've authenticated through. Remember to be alert at all times. Stay aware of your surroundings. Now, one of the big problems with this that we've been hearing time and time again recently is, oh, one second. We've been hearing that people have been like obliviously just looking at their phones, walking out in the street, getting plowed by cars. This game is taking them to places that they normally wouldn't be, and then they try to play Frogger across the freeway and they get fucking plowed. And that just is, you know, that's just people being stupid. Okay, so anyway, oh, it wants my GPS. Let's make sure I got my GPS on. Okay, my GPS is on. Well, that's funny. It actually turned my GPS on by itself because I usually have that turned off. So that's a little disconcerting that it automatically was able to turn that shit on without asking me first. Anyway, remember to be alert at all times. Stay aware of your surroundings. Okay. All right, so now, holy shit. Let's see here. Wow, we've got terms of service. I've never seen this type of terms of service pop up like this. So we've got a lot of terms of service, and this is usually where people just say accept and they don't actually look at the small print. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this. I'm not going to read this right now while on here, but I will cut to a segment where I highlight some things that I think might be kind of troubling or problematic. Okay, because there is a lot here, and it's not going to be easy for me to read all of this at once. So I will go ahead and we will cut to that. All right. All right, so we're looking at the Pokemon Go terms of service, and I found this website. It's really cool. It's this tldrlegal.com, and they've already taken a lot of the guesswork out of everything by breaking everything down to plain English on the left-hand side in each section. So starts off, hello. By playing this game, you agree to the terms. If you're under 13 and playing, your parent guardian agrees on your behalf. You have to use Google Pokemon Trainer Club or Facebook to sign up and play. If you're under 13, your parent guardian has to do this for you. We might ban your account if information is inaccurate. Now, I chose to use my Google account. Now, that's going to give them access to a lot of my information. There is a Pokemon Trainer Club where you can put some information in, or you can use Facebook to sign up. And I know some people don't like to give away this one or this one. So, keep that in the back of your mind. Don't die or hurt others. And if you do so, it's not our fault. So they understand that this game's going to be very addicting and people are going to be stupid and not pay attention. And there are going to be some people that are going to hurt, and potentially die or whatever because, it's just dumb people out there. Don't copy, modify, resell, distribute, or reverse engineer this application. We grant you full ownership of your user content. Just don't hide our copyright trademarks. So, they don't mind you showing off the content and stuff like that, but they want to make sure that their brand is still retained. Trading is going to be a thing. Don't bring real money into it. So they're basically saying, don't bring this into an illegal realm by bringing in a real currency between people. Like say, hey man, I'll give you this thing if you give me $100 or something. It's going to happen anyway, but they want to cover themselves legally. If you haven't played for a year, you mess up, or we mess up, we can delete all your virtual goods. We don't have to give them back. Now, I can see some people might get pissed about this because with microtransactions, you're buying stuff and you're spending time. If something happens where they mess up and they decide, fuck it, we delete your shit, and they don't give it back, that's going to piss off a lot of people. We might even discontinue some virtual goods entirely, but we'll give you 60 days advance notice if that happens. You can spend money on coins and Pokeballs. We ain't giving you that money back. Want to buy gold online? Too bad. Oh, and the EU gives some people refund rights in some cases, not this one. Okay? Don't be a jerk, don't hack or cheat. We don't have to ban you, but we can. We also cooperate with law enforcement. Now, this is the one. We'll come back and look at this one specifically because this is the one that I think a lot of people are freaking out about, but we'll get to that in a minute. Want to give us feedback? Give us feedback and we can do whatever we want with it. So if you give them an idea and they decide to run with it and they do it, you're not going to get any credit or anything else. They could do what they want with that feedback. Okay, that's their right. If you like it and you say, "Oh, this is the best thing ever," like this video, I can make a video like this, and they might want to take some of the excerpts of this video, and there's really not much I can do about it if it's regarding their shit. Okay, we might link to other people's websites, but we're not responsible for what they do. That makes perfect sense. Both you and we can terminate your account and access the service anytime for any reason. Again, that makes sense. Lots of yelling because they went bold on a lot of this shit. You're responsible for use of these services. Yeah, makes sense. Don't hold us accountable and pay up if there's a lawsuit. So, if you're trying to sue them because you agreed to the terms of services, there's a lawsuit, you got to pay for the lawsuit. As much as the law permits, it's not our fault if people lose money or data. If it is our fault, we can't owe you more than $1,000. So they put a safety clause in here that says no matter what happens, say you spent $15,000 of stuff and then they screwed up and you wanted to get compensated for that, the max you're going to get, if in the event that you do win, which is going to be unlikely, it would be $1,000. Okay. If you have issues with these terms, you agree to use an independent party to settle it with us instead of suing us. Sorry, guys. If it's really serious or you write us in advance, you can sue us. Look for this right here. Look at how much this shit is. They went all the way down through this shit. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, California governs these terms. We'll let you know if we make changes to the terms. We might forget to enforce them sometime. And then terms of service at blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's go back up here. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on this one right here. Conduct general, whatever, all of this. So let's see if we can. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, this is weird. Usually I can always zoom in here. All right, so let's scroll down. Because this is a lot. I mean, I can't believe how much they put in here. Give us feedback, might link to others, lots of yelling, don't hold us accountable, much laws permits, the issues with these. Oh, I think I fucking missed it. Hang on. There's a thing on law enforcement. Let's see. Here it is. We'll also cooperate with law enforcement. All right. So, let's see. Violate. What is this? Trespass or may need to gain access to any property location you have access or permission to. Violate, encourage conduct would be violating applicable laws. Let's see. Where is the thing here? Let's scroll down. Okay, so we may also consult and cooperate with law enforcement authorities to prosecute users who violate the law. Now, you know what? As I'm sitting there looking at this, I know there was a lot of people that were kind of freaking out about this. And at cursory observation, I was one of them because I was like, you know what? I don't like any kind of an app having access to a lot of my information and being able to communicate shit with law enforcement or whatever. Just, here you go, willy-nilly. It's like, okay. But the more I've been sitting here, let's see here. You agree you're responsible for your own conduct. We'll open this shit up. The more I sit and I look at the way that people have been using this damn application, just wandering into private property and You know, I could see some of these guys be really hardcore. If there's like a super rare one and it ended up inside of somebody's house and they couldn't quite get to it, I could see some of these jacktards breaking into somebody's house to fucking catch a stupid fucking virtual Pokemon. And so, with that thought in mind, it makes perfect sense that they would be able to tell law enforcement, yes, he did cross into this private property. He did, you know, do something that had to break the law. So they got to be able to protect themselves as well. So anyway, this is just the breakdown of everything. And I got to tell you, that is a lot of protective, protective fucking legal jargon for a terms of service. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to throw this out there just to be complete. So anyway, I'll go ahead and hit accept. All right, so now we've got this. Hello there, I'm Professor Willow. Hello, Professor Willow. How are you doing? Oh, I guess I need to click. Did you know the world is inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon? No, I did not know that. Holy shit, did you know that? I did not know that. Pokemon can be found in every corner of the earth. Really? Some run across the plains, others fly through the sky. Some live in the mountains or in the forest or near water. Oh, it's fucking standing. I spent my whole life studying them and their regional distribution. Will you help me with my research? Sure thing, dude. You're not creepy at all. I'll fucking totally help you. That's great. I was looking for someone like you to help. He was looking for someone like me to help. You're hurting. You need to find and collect Pokemon from everywhere. Alright. Now, choose your style for your adventure. Okay. Oh, so you want to know if I'm a boy or a girl. Do I associate as a boy or do I associate as a girl? Well, I'm going to say boy because you know what? I'm kind of traditional like that when it comes to this. Unless it's like an RPG where I can see the butt running in front of me. Nah. Alright, you can kind of customize look and feel here. Let's see, I'm going to go. So you can pick skin color. There's roughly a few different options there. Let's see, hairstyle, hair color. You know, let's go blue. Eyes. Let's go with that black. Blackest of black. Hair, hat. You know, we'll go with this gray one. Shirt. I assume the microtransactions eventually will let you pick colors and shit. Pants. You know, we'll stay with the black and red. Shoes. Oh, really? You can't go black and red on the fucking shoes? That's fucking stupid. And, of course, the obligatory backpack. You know what? That's fucking fine. Alright. Am I all set? Yes, I'm all fucking set. I'm all set. There's my dude. Alright, so. There's a Pokemon nearby. Well, check this shit out. That's fucking crazy. Hang on here. Oh, you know what? Alright, so we will go and we will see if we can find us a fucking Pokemon. Okay. Alright, so I'm outside my house here, and there's a couple of things that I noticed. So right off the bat, right here in the middle of the street, you can see they look like a Charizard. There's like a Squirtle, and I don't know what those other ones are. So I think what I do is, so I'm gonna start walking here a little bit. Let's see what's what. So it's telling me to walk. So it sees that's my house right there. So we'll just go ahead and walk across the street here. So because we want to be on the safe side, we're gonna look. Okay, so we're in a residential area. There's no cars or anything, so things seems kind of safe. So I'm gonna be dangerous and walk right out in the middle of the fucking road here. Okay. Oh, looks like no. Well, I see why people. You're kind of looking here, looking here, looking here, looking here, trying to figure shit out. Maybe the fucker is sitting right here by my trash can. I don't know. Let's see. So what do? I just click on this fucker? Alright, use your camera to find a Pokemon in the real world. Sure. Oh, look. There it is. So there's a fucking Squirtle right there. So I guess I click on this fucking ball. Let's see what happens. Well, oh, I have to. It does. So stupid, go this way. Alright. So let's see what it does. Oh, I missed. Because I have to line it up. Oh, I see. So it's like a. There it is. So it says nice. And. Oh, congratulations. I caught one. Out fucking standing. Yeah, okay. And I get some experience. It's in the Pokédex. So that's your standard hunt and collect. Interesting. Congratulations, you got your first Pokemon. You're such a talented Pokemon trainer. What should I call you? Oh, you want to know what to call me? Okay, well here, let's go stand in the shade here so the camera can see this shit. Alright. Nickname. Angry. Oops. Angry Jackalope. Only letters or numbers are allowed. Oh, okay. I didn't realize. It must be the space. Okay. Sure. Name isn't available. Oh, which motherfucker has the name Angry Jackalope? Mother hell. Okay. Somebody took Angry Jackalope. Alright, motherfuckers. Who took my fucking name? Alright. We'll try Radis. Let's see. Oh, what a cool nickname. Nice to meet you. Yeah, fuck you. You'll need more Pokeballs. Okay, you can find them at Pokestops. They are found in interesting places like sculptures and monuments. Okay. From now on, you'll be exploring all over the world. I hope you get out there and catch Pokemon and register them in your Pokédex. It's time to go! Alright, move in the real world to move your avatar. Let's go. Okay, so check out a Pokestop. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera. Okay, so the Sunset Cove Park is where this Pokestop is located. So that's interesting. So that is a lot. That's pretty damn far away. There's no way I could walk there because if you pop it back, you can see that's probably... Well, I guess I could walk there. I think that's the park that my kids go to on a regular basis. But that's just too much. What is this thing right here next to me? Oh. Well, shit. There's a thing right here fucking in front of me. Alright. So I just took a picture of the fucker right in front of my house. That's kind of creepy. This fucking thing is creepy. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back. Let's see if I can catch his ass. Boom. Got him, bitch. Alright, so tink, 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 tink. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Alright, so that's it. I mean, shit, you know. I'm still curious as to where the microtransactions come from. I see there's some things for leveling them up. So what happens if I hit this power up? Do you want to power it up? Sure. Okay. So I powered him up. Let me click on my ball. Let's see what the shopping is here. Alright, so shopping. You can buy 20 Pokeballs for 100 Poke things, 200 Pokeballs. There's some incense, a lucky egg, some lure modules, bag updates. Okay, so here's the microtransaction cost. Okay, so you can buy 550 Poke coins for $5. Okay. And the balls themselves, if you get 200 Pokeballs, would be 800. So, you know, probably you'd spend about 10 bucks on that. So your best bang for your buck for these really hardcore motherfuckers is going to be to get 14,500 Poke coins for 100 bucks. So that's where the microtransactions comes in, and you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed. A lot of folks will be buying a lot of this stuff so that they can play this constantly. So that's interesting. So let's go ahead and close out. Click on me. Oh, I leveled up. Cool. And it gave me 10 Pokeballs. All right. So what does that mean exactly? I don't know. I want to take a look at the actual. So it looks like there's another one of these little rat things nearby. There's no, well, it looks like there might be a Pikachu nearby. This doesn't really tell me. I guess you'd have to just walk around and look. Oh, look at this. There's all kinds of stuff nearby here. Check out a Pokestop. This is a gym, a place where you test your skills at Pokemon battles. Okay. Looks like you don't have much experience as a Pokemon trainer yet. Come back when you reach level 5. Alright, so they've got some things when you get to a certain level. So yeah, so that's the real quick overview on it. And I think realistically, if you're cautious and you maybe go with a friend and you guys take turn walking, looking, that would probably serve you well. I can see how it become very easy for people that are not used to putting their head on a swivel to walk and not be aware of their surroundings, because a lot of times people get really engrossed in these things and they don't really pay attention. And it's not just this game. I see some people when they're texting. I see some people when they're actually just talking on the phone, things of that nature. So I think this is just a very popular game. People are really enjoying it, and people aren't taking their safety seriously. So I think if people just treat this thing cautiously, it'll be fine. Now, in regards to the terms of service and things like that, you know, we give away a lot of our privacy on a regular, so I don't know. That's kind of a tough one. But the fact that you're getting exercise, you're getting out of the house, you're walking around, you're doing things, I think that's a win-win. I really do. We have a very sedentary lifestyle, and having something that gets kids moving again, I think ultimately that's going to outweigh some of these negatives. Anyway, that's just what I think about it. Alright guys, if you like it, please subscribe, tell our friends. Until next time, please be good to each other.